purpose. Just because you do bad things or you're a terrible human being, it doesn't mean that your gifts are going to go away. It doesn't mean that you're going to stop being gifted and talented. For example, Chris Brown. We knew Chris Brown and he came into the industry as someone that was talented. He could sing, he could dance, and he was just a performer in general.
A South African lady has come out to defend award-winning American musician and performer Chris Brown. This is after an organization called Women for Change started a petition to stop Chris Brown from coming to perform in South Africa. This organization is citing Chris Brown's alleged abusive behavior in his past romantic relationships.
Purpose. Just because you do bad things or you're a terrible human being, it doesn't mean that your gifts are going to go away. It doesn't mean that you're going to stop being gifted and talented. For example, Chris Brown. We knew Chris Brown and he came into the industry as someone that was talented. He could sing, he could dance, and he was just a performer in general. So him getting involved in the things that he's been involved in and him abusing the women that he's been with didn't take away from the fact that he's talented and he makes music that is loved worldwide. Chris Brown was not introduced to us as an abuser. He was introduced to us as a musician, as a talented performer, and that's what people will always know him for, and that's the title that he's always going to carry above the abuse. So what cancel culture tries to do is that it tries to punish him by depriving him of ever using his gifts, by saying you will never sing again, you will never perform again because of what you've done, and that doesn't work. That's not realistic, and that's inhumane. There was a lot of people in the Bible that were still used by God regardless of the bad things that they did. For example, when David saw Bathsheba and he slept with her and killed her husband. That was terrible, but did that stop God from using him? No, it didn't, because he was still gifted. He was still called by God to be king. There was a lot of things that God still wanted to achieve through him, and him doing the terrible thing that he did still didn't stop God from wanting that thing to come to pass. Now, in the same breath, that doesn't make them exempt from facing consequences. David still faced consequences for what he did, but the show still went on. The same thing with Chris Brown. He's been arrested, he's been paying fines. There's so many other consequences that we might not even know of that he's faced since what he did to Rihanna and the things that he did after that. Consequences are inevitable for everyone, so I don't see the need why we should be so hell-bent on enforcing punishment onto someone, because who are we to even do that? When Jesus was defending the lady that was about to be stoned and said, "Let he who has no sin cast the first stone," he wasn't defending her because he thought what she did was right. He was just saying, hey guys, I understand that this lady, what she did was wrong, but not to the extent that you guys feel like you have the right to kill her and not give her an opportunity to be rehabilitated.
There you have it, guys. It is very important to remember that the fact remains Chris Brown is one of the best performers in our generation, and tickets to his concert were sold out within 2 hours of going on sale by South Africans, and he will be performing in a packed 94,000-seater F&B stadium in Johannesburg. Yesterday, it was reported that the petition had garnered over 10,000 signatures, and supporters of Chris Brown were up in arms defending him on the timeline and on different media platforms. Do let me know your thoughts on the comment section below. Don't forget to watch the ads on my videos without skipping. They play before and after my videos. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified of all celebrity juice and gossip. See you on the next one.